Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here and enjoy this type of content, I do hope you'll subscribe. My name is Heather. This is Southern Gals Crochet. Hi, or welcome back. Okay. So today we're just going to go over what I have made this week. And I can tell you, it really isn't that much. There are a bunch of small items with a couple of slightly larger. That's it. Just a little bit of everything this week. Okay. So, what has happened this week? Absolutely nothing. I have just been working. Let's see. I did not necessarily take the day off on Wednesday, but I started to feel my mojo going down. So Wednesday and Thursday were just kind of really slow compared to the gun-ho that I was earlier in the week. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were just get her done, kind of. Let me get my notepad, which of course I'm not prepared as usual. Okay, alright, let's see. Whew. Okay, so I am looking at my little list here on my pad. Okay, so on Saturday evening I came home, I did all my charting, and I did my list of what needs to be replenished and what needs to be added to the list. And I even went so far as to putting them on the wheel, because I really like playing the wheel. And let me insert that wheel right here. Alien. So I was thinking the little aliens that I have in my booth. It's the little alien in the spaceship, and they have been kind of slow to sell. I made 4 and I have sold 2. So I was like, maybe I'll try something different. And so I found this pattern. This pattern is by Crochet W Bay. I'm assuming that means Crochet with Bay on Etsy. And it's the little bitty alien that we all know and adore because he's so cute. And so I made that, and then I was like, a little tiny bit unhappy with it. And I don't know if you can see, but you can see all the stitches right here. So I went ahead on the next one and did the slip stitch around. Another thing that on the original pattern, it has you creating the body and then coming back later and adding this little row right here, this little edge. So I was like, okay, no. We will just do the slip stitch around, make it nice and pretty, but I just went and did the front loops on this round and then went back and did the back loops on the exact same round, and then just continued on with the body, so that I didn't have to go back and do anything other than sew on these ears. And that was that. So I ended up making 3 of them. So we'll see how these do at my next market, which I have to say, I don't know if next market is tomorrow, and it is supposed to be the turkey shoot, and they don't actually shoot turkeys. It's just a get together to help raise funds for the local fire department. And they put it on every year, and they charge people to shoot, and whoever's the winner is gets a gun or something like that, gets some kind of prize. But anyway, so that particular event tomorrow is from 9 to 3, but we have a big rainstorm coming tonight. So there's a pretty good chance that tomorrow's event might get canceled. We'll see. So we'll see. But I was just, I usually stay away from the characters just because I don't want my booth to be a lot about characters. Anyway, aliens, 3 of them. And let's see. Next up is cat toys. So yeah, I absolutely am down to, I think I'm down to 4 cat toys. When I put these in my booth, I just thought it maybe a fluke, I might sell 1. They've become a pretty good item in my booth. And of course, I use the new rattler. You can definitely hear that. So I got 2 cat toys in Christmas colors done. And that took a pretty good amount of the day. Unfortunately, I just wasn't feeling it, like, how it is when you're just not feeling it. So the project takes longer than it actually should. So, and then, I'm not sure if this was on the wheel or not. I might have to edit this portion out, but here we go. Pickles. I got 2 pickles done. I really like this light color, but I am ready to try out that new yarn I just got, that Goblin Parfait Chunky. I'm ready to check that out and see what size these come out in that yarn. But yeah, 2 pickles. This is not a particular pattern. Oh, by the way, the cat toys are my own little thing here. I wrote it down, but I haven't, published it. Anyway, pickles. I did write this down for myself, but I saw that there are like a jillion pickle patterns out there. Excuse me, my throat is like, what is going on? Alright, well, anyway, we have 2 pickles. And next up, Axolotl. scoured the internet. There are a jillion axolotls. I even have my own axolotl pattern, but it's very large, and I wanted something small. And so I chose the pattern by Crochet by Jenna on Etsy. Now I have to say, when I purchased the pattern, she has it in her hand, two of them, and they look really large. Well, I made 3 of them, and this is how big they are. I mean, and these are, this one is toucan, so it's slightly larger than this one, which is, I believe, also toucan. It might be baby snuggle, but this one is definitely baby snuggle, and they all came out very small. I was like, wow, I was not prepared for them to be that small. I was expecting something I could charge like $15 for, but nope. These are barely, I guess, 8 to 10, if you're lucky, $10. So yeah, pretty small. But they're pretty easy to work up, pretty fast. So I got 3 of those done. Yeah, $8 probably. I don't see getting $10 for it, but we'll see. Alright, and so now we are on Monday. Boom. Scrubbies! Yay, scrubbies. So I really need a lot of scrubbies just to get stocked up, but I didn't have a lot of time to waste on it, so I only did 5 pairs. So 10 scrubbies, basically. I really love this green and green. All I did was mix the green color with white to make this variegated. But I double strand all of my scrubbies all the time. And so we have that beautiful green. Then we have this multicolored pink with a pink. This color seems to go the most. I hardly ever hold on to these ones. Don't know why. And then there's a grape with white and just regular grape. And those go pretty well too. The purple. Everybody loves purple. Black and white, standard black and white. And then this one is a new color combination, which basically I'm going to say Longhorn. Texas University. Anyway, these, my mother-in-law, she would probably want these if she saw them. She's a Longhorn girl. Anyway, so what's next? Next up, bum, bum, bum. Possums. And I know everybody's gonna get tired of these possums, but It's like a staple I have to make all the time. So I got 2 more possums done. I had them already almost halfway done, the white part done, and the ears and feet attachments done already. Just needed to put them together. And then, of course, I realized, oh no, last game. But, yeah, I definitely I need a whole day just to make possums. That's what. And a whole day just to make scrubbies. Alright. And so Tuesday, of course, was a video, and dun, 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 dun. Sea turtles! Yay! I love sea turtles, and they are one of my top 3 sellers. So I got a purple one, and I just went a little nuts and made a green one, which I don't think I've ever made. It's been a while since I made a green one, and a pink one, because all the other ones that I have in my booth right now are blue. So I figured I would make some different colors. And then Wednesday came. So as you can see, Tuesday I kind of slowed down a little bit. All I got done was 3 turtles for the whole day. I was scrolling around on Etsy. I was scrolling through my old favorites, like go to the last page when you first started saving things, right? Well, for me, that was a really long time ago. And a lot of those items are no longer available. Well, one of those items was a rifle, a crocheted rifle. And I hunted and hunted and hunted, and I could not find a pattern for it. So all they were selling was the finished item, no pattern available. So I got to work on that, and I told hubby, I'm working on something for you. And so the next morning I finished it up. On, was it Wednesday morning? I finished it up. I worked on it pretty much all night and went to bed, got up, and went to work finishing it the next morning. And here we go. And hubby, he liked it, but he's like, that's more for kids, you know, because I didn't put a handle here for him to hold on to. Just poo, poo, poo. So that was really cute. I think it's cute. It's simple. It's just a barrel and a handle and a trigger. That's it. And a barrel, a stock, and a trigger. That's it. Anyway, pretty easy, right? So I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm going to make 3 more for the market, because this particular market is a turkey shoot, you know, and the prizes are guns and rifles and among other things. But the top prizes is a rifle, I believe. So anyway, I was thinking, you know, this would be cute for the kids, because there are going to be a lot of kids participating as well. They have an adult section, children's section. So anyway, I'm going along. I made all of the barrels for 3 more, right? I made all the triggers for 3 more. I got this one done. So we are now 2, right? And I started on the 3rd one, and I got about this far of the stock, about this far of the stock, from here to here, and I ran out of yarn. I was like, okay, I have a whole package full of this yarn, no problem. I pick up the package of the yarn. No. One, color's not the same. 2, the type is not the same. This is toucan. The ones in the package are baby bear. I mean, not baby bear. Baby snuggle. So, I have a half of a stock with no yarn. And you would know it when I went on to the website. They are out of that yarn. Naturally. Naturally. Oh, so, I got 2 rifles done. Alright. And that just kind of, when that happened, that just kind of deflated me. And I was like, I was done for the day. I was just over it. And so, yesterday morning, my friend from the 3rd Saturday market, she had asked me to give her some product to put in her booth in the next town over. It's a big town, and they're having a market, and she has plenty of space for extra vendors, so she asked all the vendors from the 3rd Saturday market to put in some things so she could fill up her booth, which is really sweet and nice. She didn't have to do that. So I forgot all about it. She calls me up and she says, "Are you going to bring me anything?" Oh, crap. So I rushed her over a box of items. I had to dig them out of the back of the truck because that's pretty much where they stay from market to market. And so yeah, it was a rush job to figure out what I'm going to take, get a list together for her and for me, and take them over there. And I kind of, at this point, have already abandoned my wheel and just went rogue. I just went rogue. So on my list, I had a koala. I had a couple come into my booth, and this guy, he wanted a koala for his girlfriend. She loves koalas. And since I was limited on time and didn't really want to invest in a large project, here is the little koala. This koala pattern is by Stitched Creations. She has a group of 10 patterns, and I found them free on Ribbler. And so I made the koala. The only thing I did different, I think, the ears, they were really, really small. And so I didn't do the ears as she had directed. And she uses felt for her embellishments, like on the other animals, it's all little felt pieces. I just used some skinny Chanel, not skinny Chanel, just Chanel, and made a little black nose. But that's the only thing I did different. Yeah, cute little pattern. Didn't take very long to make. So hopefully he'll come and pick it up tomorrow if there is a market. Yes, if there is a market. Alright, and then last night I can't remember what caused me to start looking for turkey pattern, but I did. I started looking, and of course I didn't find anything that I was really, excuse me, I didn't find anything that I was really completely in love with. So I just went ahead and free-handed this turkey. He's just a little chunky fella, but he's a little back heavy. When you set him down, he kind of leans backwards a little bit. His tail is a little back heavy. And here's his little wings. It's just a little loops. So cute. He's so cute. I like him. I want to keep him. But since it's the turkey shoot, I figured I would take a turkey. Oh, that's the reason why I was looking for turkey. It's the turkey shoot. I wanted a turkey. So I'm thinking if I have enough time this evening, I will go ahead and make another one. But as of right now, I have a basket full of parts for 4 of my the Doxy pattern. I have 4 heads and 4 sets of ears in this basket. So those need to get done first. And then if I have enough time, I can work on a turkey. So I think that's it for this for today. Yeah, just gotta price tag everything and get it all loaded up. And fingers crossed it doesn't rain us out. They are expecting a severe storm this evening, but from what I can tell, it's not going to really be raining in the morning when I get up. But that still doesn't mean they might not cancel, because it'd be muddy. I don't know. Alright. Well, that's it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.